tribute to American companies that pay tribute to our veterans. And when my partner Ray Giannini and me walked into Big Top about 3 months ago, they saw the vision of what it is we do. A GreenZone Hero is an American company that appreciates what the veterans of the United States of America have done. And they saw our vision immediately. This brewery was the first brewery in America to see that vision. And as a matter of fact, I love Brian and I love Seth, and I went out and look what I did to my arms.
Yeah.
Just joking. I had that opportunity in the U.S. Army. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. But these guys saw the vision and they said, God bless them, Josh said, I can brew you a beer that will knock your socks off. Now 5.4 is not real high, but it is so delicious. And tonight we're allowing the public to taste our brew. So thank you, Big Top Brewery. We love you. And the name of the brew is the Dark Ale. It's a black ops. Black operations. There's some people in this room that know what that means. This man right here. And Black Ops Dark Ale. And it's the first time that, in fact, Josh told me he's only seen 2 of them in his lifetime. And if you all know Josh, and a lot of you do, you know how, I guess, you know how crazy he is about beer. But anyhow, tonight is also another special night because standing next to me is Scott Bill. I don't know if you know Scott. I don't know if you know his son Brian. But Scott's son was killed in Afghanistan 5 years ago. And I had an opportunity to walk 31 miles. Yeah, I didn't think I could do it. But in Washington, D.C., a little bit less than a month ago, I walked 31 miles, 1 mile for every person that was lost in a mission called Extortion 17.
Booyah!
A lot of people don't know about that mission, but that Chinook helicopter that Brian was on took an RPG in the main rotor. It hit 13 Gs, and all of those American veterans or American military people were dead before it hit the ground. And that really touches me, obviously. And so we partnered with Big Top Brewery and the Brian Bill Foundation to create a beer every 60 or 90 days, or however we work it out, to remember every single person and one dog that was lost on that mission. The beer tonight honors Brian Bill. And I wish he was here tonight to taste it with you, because those guys are warriors. And we can never forget them. So I want to introduce Scott Bill, who lost his son, and he might want to say a few words, but anything that you can put into this box tonight, and I'll leave it right up here on the bar, any amount of money that you can put in that box tonight will go to help support the Brian Bill Foundation, and as a Navy SEAL, along with his comrades, that we don't want to forget. So I, as a co-owner of a company, and a lot of the people that I work with here tonight, they're like my family, are creating one of the most unique companies in America. Big Top Brewery is creating something good too for those veterans. And men like Scott Bill, who lost their most precious thing that you can lose, which is a loved one, and a son or a daughter, mother, sister, brother. It's guys like this whose sons and daughters we don't want to forget. So it's a pleasure for me to introduce you tonight at Big Top Brewery, Scott Bill.
John has become a big part of what we do, and partnering up with him and his organization, we're going to really help a lot more people. Get a lot of Gold Star parents involved. There's 30 families that sons were killed on Extortion 17 with my son. A lot of those Gold Star families have their own businesses, so we're pulling them into the GreenZone. But the reason I started the Brian Bill Foundation 2 years ago was to honor the legacy of my son Brian and his teammates. My son did not die alone. he died with 17 other Navy SEALs and 5 other Navy Special Warfare guys, and 3 Air Force and 5 Army helicopter people. So there were 30 of them that died plus Bart. So it's always on my mind to help those families. What our foundation does is supports Special Operations Forces, because there was a Special Op Forces, it was J Spot, Joint Special Operations Forces Command that night. Because my son and his team were SEAL Team 6. And the other people on that mission were Special Ops, helicopter pilots, and JTAC. But anyway, our main goal with our foundation is retreats for post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, and chronic pain. We do them in Tampa. We take 8 guys at a time. All the expenses are paid. We work through the CARE Coalition, which is the arm of Special Forces for active duty and veterans that do have, chronic pain, mild traumatic brain injuries, and PTSD. It's a 5-day retreat. We pay all the expenses again. So we've been helping a lot of people through that. We also help Gold Star families do retreats, Gold Star dads and Gold Star moms, through equine therapy, through yoga, through outdoor retreats and counseling. So that's the crux of it, is to help the community, especially the guys that are suffering from PTSD. As you probably all know, and you've seen 22 suicides a day, that is for real. And that's not, that's overall. And the Special Operations Forces guys are the ones that are out there right now, crawling around somewhere tonight, taking down somebody, and we'll never hear about them because they're, classified missions that nobody will ever know about. So that's what my son did, a lot of those. So anyway, I'm really glad to see everybody here tonight. I've met a lot of people already, and I just want to have a salute. Here's to all our warriors, Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard out there that are keeping us safe. Never forget, always remember, and honor them.